It's time now for a look at the latest in the local news. In the news today, the State of Education, a yearly program sponsored by the Wayne County Chamber of Commerce, taking place today from 11 to 1 at Coastal Pines Technical College. Guest speakers on the program today include Mr. Lonnie Roberts, who's president of Coastal Pines College. Also on the program, Wayne County School Superintendent Tony Williams, Richard Lentz, superintendent of Coastal Plains High School, Sherry Bowen, head of Wayne County's Christian Academy, and Reggie Burgess with Partners in Education, all on today's program, all taking place today at Coastal Pines Technical College from 11 to 1. Again, it's the annual Wayne County Chamber of Commerce's State of Education. WIFO-FM will be on hand bringing you comments from today's guest speakers tomorrow and next week here on the local news. Also meeting this evening, the Wayne County Historical Society. They meet at Captain Joe's Seafood Restaurant. The time 7 p.m. There's a Dutch Street meal preceding the meeting at 5:45 p.m. Program for this evening will be presented by Mrs. Betty Sapp. She'll discuss the life of Wayne County educator Martha Rawls Smith. Guests are welcome. Members are encouraged to attend. Again, that's taking place tonight at Captain Joe's Seafood Restaurant, the monthly meeting of the Wayne County Historical Society. Again, the guests are welcome and members are encouraged to attend. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor, the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Wayne County Board of Education met Tuesday in a work session. A lot of news came from the meeting. School Superintendent Tony Williams announced to the board that on Tuesday morning of this week, the school system held its construction manager pre-bid meeting at the high school. Their architect was on hand. Numerous people on hand representing companies interested in bidding on the upcoming projects, such as the weight room, the ROTC building, and the Ag Center. All on hand, Superintendent Williams announced that the bids for those projects will be due on February the 27th. Williams says they did a walkthrough to show the prospective bidders where the weight room and ROTC building will be located. Williams also stated that the board will soon be hiring their construction manager. That manager will be looking after the board's interest as these projects are being built. That manager should be hired shortly as they want that person on board before the projects begin. Superintendent Williams updated the board on the HVAC system that was installed, but the school system still having issues with the system. It cost the school system $7 million, and they only got a 1-year warranty. It's already expired. TQ Contractors and Pruitt Air, the companies that installed the system. Superintendent says she's trying to work with the companies to find a solution, but they state the system not working properly. Also on Tuesday, the board voted and approved the closeout documents for James E. Bacon Schools project, which when first proposed years ago was a renovation project, was going to save the school system millions of dollars because it wasn't building a brand new school, but instead of renovating an old school. The original price was $14.5 million. Well, on Tuesday, the superintendent says the final cost of the school is $27 million. Here was Superintendent Williams discussing the closeout price to the Board of Education at Tuesday's work session.
Construction amount was $21 million, but the final cost was $27, I believe. But that includes everything. You know, we had to rent some units to house the students. I think we had an agreement with a local church where we housed some students. There was some expenses to Georgia Power, architect fees, construction administration fees. That was the total project. So.
Concrete to take up that piping that we didn't know we were going to take up.
And it's a beautiful facility. I would like to hold our retirement reception there this year, just to be able to showcase that facility.
And I know there's some people who probably say that we could build something someplace else, but in light of the swampland country that we live in, I think you could get a better location than where it's at, actually. So those things you got to take into account, especially as well as clearing out the land, and you may take a chance that, like at one of the other schools, the land is not what they call it. It wasn't safe. It was something wrong with it, the soil. And it costs an astronomical amount to correct that issue. So, I mean, there are a lot of things that can come up that...
If you didn't know and you walked in there, you would think it was a brand new school.
Yes.
And parts of it are brand new, but you would think it's brand new.
Isn't it? It looks nothing like when I went to junior high school there.
Once again, the closeout prize for James E. Bacon, $27 million. Not one mentioned Tuesday of a previous superintendent stating that they had a guaranteed maximum price of $21 million. That was stated several times over the past several years when this news agency asked time and time again what will be the cost of James E. Bacon. Finally, on Tuesday, the correct answer, $27 million. New Superintendent Tony Williams giving the Board of Education the correct numbers on the project, which included the portable classrooms and one time having students cross over to the church, the architectural fees, etc., etc. Again, it's been a long, drawn-out process, but on Tuesday, the answer to the 64,000 other question has been answered. Cost of the James E. Bacon School, $27 million. We'll be back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor, other commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Final notes and news, focus of hog hunters in Wayne County in a couple of weeks, February 21st to the 23rd with the Wayne County Board of Tourism's Hog Jam. Still time to sign up. The statewide hunt begins at 2 p.m. that Friday, February 21st, ends on that Sunday, the 23rd at 12 noon. Registration for the hunt will close at 6 p.m. on that Friday, February 21st at 6 p.m. with the on-site registration available at the hunt headquarters at the J.C. Fair building. Online registration is open through 4 p.m. Friday. Registration $50 for bow or gun hunters, or hunters can pay $100 to hunt in both categories. Hunters 16 and under hunt free with a registered adult hunter. All hogs must be weighed in the J.C. Fairgrounds in Jesup, but participants can hunt anywhere in the state or any of the connecting states they have legal permission to do so. Hunters must be in line at weigh-in by 12 noon, or they're disqualified. Participants are responsible for knowledge of the rules. This hunt includes a special category as well for wounded warriors to participate in the event. If you're interested in sponsoring a wounded warrior for the weekend, they ask you please contact the Tourism Board office at 912-427-3233. Registration rules are available online through active.com, or registration forms can be printed from the Tourism Board website, waynetourism.com. Wayne County Tourism Board's Hog Jam. Once again, the date's February 21st through the 23rd, headquarters at J.C. Fair Building. Again, for more details, call the Tourism Board office at 912-427-3233. Community-wide blood drive coming up on Monday at Calvary Baptist Church Gymnasium, Monday, February 17th from 12 to 6 p.m. To schedule an appointment, please visit redcrossblood.org. Enter Jesup. Again, walk-ins will be welcomed as well. Again, it's sponsored by the Jesup Shriners Ladies Auxiliary. Again, the blood drive set for Monday, February 17th from 12 to 6 p.m. at Calvary Baptist Church Gymnasium. Again, the location 415 East Cherry Street. And tomorrow is Valentine's Day. City of Jesup says fall in love with downtown Jesup at the Bland Park. Currently, they had the Heart Arch located there, perfect for that Valentine's Day photo. They state whether you're celebrating love, friendship, or just a fun moment in charming downtown Jesup, the Heart Arch is a must-see and a great photo opportunity. After you take your photo, the hashtag at downtown Jesup, send it to the DDA. They're posting those photos on their website. And while in downtown, you can dine at one of the finer restaurants, catch a movie at the Strand Cinema, make it a date night. Again, come on down and share the photo with the DDA and tag your photo downtown Jesup. Check out the Heart today at Bland Park and take those Valentine photos. That's going to do it for latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan, have a great day.